Lovely YouTubers. How are we today, guys? So, I am going to be reviewing two things today. Foil, and we will see which one you think is better. I know what one I think is better. Again, sorry for the lateness in videos. Another hectic week getting used to the work routine. Slowly getting there, which is brilliant, but everything takes time. So, as most of you know if you've watched my videos, if you haven't, I'm Charmaine, I'm 28, I live in Brighton in the UK, and I'm just doing this for the fact that it's a creative outlet and I think it's fun. So, as you may have known from other videos, if not, go and check them out. There is the Eyebrow kit, the Shape and Define kit that looks like this. This was what I was using before. Hopefully you can see that. And that basically was what it looks like. So inside here you get the wax, the colour and the highlights, which I have other highlighters so I never really used it. In the end I don't think it was quite right. It wasn't really keeping the brows together. I'm not sure the colour was right, so I decided that I needed to go down a different route. Funny story, went into my Superdrug, asked the lady and said, oh, you know, I need this basically, can you find it? And I would prefer that it was animal cruelty free, obviously, because I am completely against testing on animals. And she looked ditzy and completely like didn't have a clue, just kind of walked around the shop a little bit. Then my mum said something to me and she walked off. I had to go back and actually say, excuse me, still need your help. She came back, and then my mum actually came up with me, because this is animal cruelty free, with the collection's eyebrow kit. Now this says blonde on it. It looks like this. And what it actually says that you do is you do the powder first and then you do the gel over to keep, you know, to lock in the colour and to keep the brows looking nice. Now I like this. I think this is brilliant. I do like the little brush you get with it. I actually use this brush. It's very good. So you get this teeny tiny little brush with it. And you get the collection's clear brown mascara. Now the only problem with this is, I don't know if you can see that you obviously put the powder on, then you use the spoolie. So the powder's actually collecting in the bottom, which is a little bit gross. So I was generally seeing how that would react. So I'm going to have to clean it and stuff, but that's the only downside. But anyway, the reason I picked blonde was because of the colouring in it, because I use the middle colour here, which is this one. I don't use that one, and that one is too dark for me. So we'll swatch it. This one's hit pan anyway. Thank God, because it's not that great. And as you can see, not that pigmented for Barry M either, which is, we're not impressed with that Barry M, sort it out. So that was my, I don't know why I do it there, because I can't actually show you, I'm really stupid. So that was the actual colour there of the Barry M one. Hopefully you could see that through the stupidity of where I picked to put it on my hand. And this is the other one. I mean, to me, that's a no-brainer. Look at the difference between the two of the pigmentation as well. So, you know, that's the other one, and that's the Barry M one. So, yeah, I think this one is generally better, the collections one. I mean, no offense to Barry M, I like a lot of the products. I'll just show you that again. That's the collections one. That's the Barry M one. Yeah, so it's a no-brainer for me. So I have done my brows with my new kit today, and I like it a lot better. But we're just going to take off the product and show you the two on either side of the brows. Now my brows are due for being done again, because my brows are like a forest. They don't behave. So we're going to undo my brows without taking the rest of my face off, because I really don't want to today. So try not to. Just make sure that all of that has come off. It has a little bit around my forehead, but that's fine. I'm looking for my other spoolie that I did use today. Ah, there it is. So on one of the Barry M's pencils, I kept it for the spoolie. Right, there we go. Much better. Okay. I will go and book these in again next week, because they do need desperately doing again. Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, so what we're going to do is, as this is the better one, we're going to put the Berry M on that one and the collections on that one. So we're going to go in with the Berry M first. Where is my brush that I use? I need to clean my brushes, but the problem is I'm using them every single day at the minute. And it's like, I need to clean them. But anyway, so I'm going in with my little brush here that I have. This is very good for using the Berry M product. It has been very good. Which one was Berry M? This one? Yeah, this one. So this is going in with the wax, which doesn't do it the job. No offense to Berry M, but it doesn't. Your brows will escape. There's one here that now, you know, and then you get it all over your face, yay. But there is one here that will not go down, and with the other product it does. So yeah, and then I'm going to go in with my powder. So I just don't, you know, looking at this, I don't think this product sits as well. I have to go in a lot more with it. And you'll see what I mean, because I mean, this is now taking time to do, and I know you need to concentrate on your brows. I'm not saying that you need to, but the other one will get through a lot quicker. And already, look, there's a bit sticking up there already, and I've put the wax on and I've brushed it through. So I just find that I go into the mirror, into the loo at work, and I've got a hair sticking up, and I'm like, well, I've put the wax on. And then he said, I never like the back of the Berry M product. It just looks really sparse, and if you build it up, it looks too powdery. So you can see there, hopefully, that it's just not great. I don't like it. So, you know, I'm glad I explored other avenues. Now we're going to go in with the next one, using their brush. This is now the collections one. I only use the middle colour. You do get fallout with it, but it is a good product. It just does not take as long to do at all, and I'm much more happy with the results. God, it's got really windy out there. My mum and I have just been out into Worthing, and the wind is like picked up majorly. So and that's it, it's done. It's, you know, that took like no time at all to do. It's filled in, it looks great. And then you go in with the gel. And then I always spoolie over as well, over both. So like that's just to check that I've flattened it. And then if you have a look, that's the collections one, which I just think is more of a defined brow. I actually prefer it, and it's easier to colour in as well. And then this is the Berry M's one, which I don't think is fantastic at all. So that's basically my comparison of the two. I don't overly fill my brows. I don't like to. It is each to their own, but personally I don't like to. So it is whatever you prefer though. You know, at the end of the day, it's your face. It's not anybody else's. So you have to do what makes you feel comfortable at the end of the day. So it's not about what anybody else likes. It's about what you like. I am a true believer in that. You know, you're going to do what you feel is right for you, not what is right for everybody else, which is totally fair enough. Actually, I've used a bit of that darker one for just to get that back bit more defined. I just tend to find that works better. Much better. I just prefer it actually. I just think it's actually a lot better, and the brows do stay much you know, just a lot better. I just don't particularly like the dipping of the powder into the actual thing. That's kind of a bit gross to me. So that's the only downside of it really, is that there's a lot more cleaning involved, but then I prefer how the product looks, how it sits. So ooh, my clip's gone off. So yeah, that's just basically what I think is better. So yeah, that's the review of the two powders basically. I think that this is really good. I like this. Unfortunately, this to me is not so great. So yeah, I just think that that's a better product than the Barry M one, but it's up to you. I just think that also because this one isn't cardboard, it actually seals as well. So I prefer things that seal, really. So yeah, that's basically my review of the two. And thanks for watching, guys. And good luck with your brows. And I will see you in the next one. Ow, just gonna get my mirror in so I can actually see. There we go. Ah. Okay, guys. Bye.